Let's go. What's up, Deep? What's up, Dad Man? Oh, Big Ten. What's up, Corrupted? I just intercepted Ohio on their first drive. Whoa, it's right Indianapolis or Indiana? Is it Indianapolis? So I tried putting in the Dirty save since Dirty abandoned us today. I tried putting in his auto saves. It doesn't look like it worked. All this stuff still just says, it still just says like the last, this is July. I think this is back from, I think this is my save from it has to be, right? I don't even know what save this is. This may be my original one. So I think we're gonna just start a new game maybe, because so here's where we're at with Indiana University. Okay, here's where we're at with this game. I feel like they restricted a little bit more than I remembered, or they at least did more this time around. Dirty Lums session type. We could do invite only. Definitely skip tutorial. We kind of did everything. There's really not, we can't get mega presses. We can't really do much more than what we already had. So I may just start and play for a couple hours, and then what we'll do is we're going to switch over. We're going to rip some packs. I think we're going to open the rest of those packs. We're going to chase our Kaboom.
Listener S8466, welcome to Arcadia 7. You've chosen to skip the recommended onboarding training. At the PLAYTEST Corporation, we value that kind of confidence. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Testing comms. Testing.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only PO212, one of your colleagues. You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
You have to keep me updated on the game.
Your brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also
This almost looks a little, does this look different? I don't know if it actually does.
relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Acquired. I need to survive.
I feel like we can, let's see how quick we can kind of get to where we were with that. Just really not much to do. I mean, but early access is in a month, January 6th, so it's really not that far away. Maybe I'll kind of build the core a little bit over this way. So there's more room, maybe?
I feel stronger.
I feel stronger. Your mother. Probably throw this out over this way. It's like this core area is pretty redonkulous. Pretty redonkulous. What am I looking for here? Okay. Wrapped in a mystery top with glasses. I've been called worse. I like it. I guess we'll throw our ore things out. Probably build the thing that lets us build more production stuff, right? The item printer. What's up, Boothris? Did you play this at all yet? I feel like I asked you this. Oh, the thing's cut in here. Dude, I haven't really played Enshrouded that much either since then, but I mean...
E4101, you look like you're a magnet for trouble.
I won't pretend I'm a saint. I've helped smuggle this and that in my time.
It looks awesome.
Those in need.
Yeah, it does look totally different.
You just cause more problems for everyone else.
And you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same places I did.
I built too much.
I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
Indie writing. That's freaking awesome. I don't know if I would like it. Oh, we need way more power here. Yeah. Oh, we need our smelters. Still like build. I feel like I do the same thing. I'm trying to think differently here, but like. Having trouble thinking outside the box. You do a lumberjack samurai insert into your campaign a random lumberjack bard in the woods. No, I mean, yeah, that's a lot of work. I would not do that. If I was the leader of it, I would literally just ask ChatGPT to make it for me.
Gotcha.
Oh, it does. I don't know if I'd like playing it. I have a lot of friends that do. I just don't know. Off the dome. Food Wars Iron Chef. Local samurai would challenge him to a duel, a cooking duel. There was a popular Japanese cooking contest show at the time. What do we need for the storage stuff? I feel like the storage stuff is what we're gonna need. How far to get storage facilities? Personalized storage. Okay, we gotta go robotics. What do we need for robotics here? Wolfram. Do that. We'll send this on Wolfram, and then we'll start adding more stuff as we go. So I want to do a row of smelters. Probably need to focus on power first. Let's not go too crazy. We'll just do 2. Help if I did this, right?
I don't get it, Sam. What's so interesting in beetles or flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to it. We wouldn't exist without beetles or flowers.
We wouldn't exist without fundamental forces. Beetles and flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems. You can't replace electromagnetism.
You'd really want to
90
live
in
in
grid.
a world without plants?
We can build another
wouldn't mind it.
titanium thing. Motor in.
Nice.
I guess I don't even need this. Yeah, why did I do this? Each have their own designated line. That's interesting. Like I need to. Just for now. That way I can get around. It's driving me nuts. So 120 in grid. So we're gonna let's just build some more, right? We know we're gonna need a lot. Get it over with here. Missed my drone already. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm kind of going a little crazy. Oh, this is very inefficient. This is not going to be kept here though, right? Now that I can't get in that side. This has to come in here. weeb version of Satisfactory.
So, you were a soldier?
That's right.
Then I have a question. How can you sleep knowing everything you had to do in the name of the IRO?
I don't sleep too well. But not because of the orders I carried out, but because of the ones I didn't.
Oh, that's deep.
So even after your sentencing, you're still on their side?
No. I'm on our side. All of us. The side of peace.
We are not going to be friends.
So let's do, yeah, we're gonna do this. Let's just switch this all to.
I can use this.
End of the first quarter. That's what I'm assuming. Motor and borrow some. Probably put another row behind this. Oh, now we're gonna need the fabricators, but we can.
I think I can use this.
So now we get fabricator. No, we got personal storage. Fabricator is this one. Oh, we should have started there. That's titanium. we may switch over to opening cards earlier. Well, you know, when it hits early access, this game's going to be fun just to play the stuff that's new, but without multiplayer, I'm not really having as much fun. I really like the co-op. Arc Knights. Enfield. What's that? Oh, someone sent me a game request thing too. Let's see. Oh, Jay sent me this. Flotsam. I was watching Booster. Booster was playing that. Booster was playing that. I happened to click on his channel today. Multiplayer is great. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same. I'm mad at Dirty.
Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your reward in the corporate terminal.
Let's see.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming
definitely right,
needs to
Clisto.
be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother. It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer.
Wow, I
Could
literally
lower the
never
price
turned
and
this one
everything
on.
would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. Excellent work. The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment. Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Huh, yes.
Now we have fabricators. What do I need? Yes. So, should be able to pull a pipeline off of here. If having the two inputs plugged in helps. Okay. I can technically just go like this.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments. Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal, which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia.
I could go like this. See. Oh. This is why you kind of need those double connector thing.
Hey, Chris?
How do I
I heard you've
cancel?
got 3 doctorates.
It's true.
What for?
What for what?
Cute.
What do you need 3 scientific titles for? Wouldn't you have rather focused on your work?
I see you're not familiar with the world of academia. Doctorates open many doors. They increase the probability my publications will get quoted, and I have access to a broader spectrum of theoretical knowledge. Plus, I did them all at once.
I prefer practice over theory.
And that's why you ended up as someone who does the dirty work.
I'll remind you that
But with a
Undetected
completely
increased
different
rupture
mentality.
activity. Prepare yourselves for a wave.
Do this. I think that's one of them.
Dehydrated.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible,
I feel like I
there
put
will
one more
always be
down
others.
lane, and that kind of forces it. Half goes to one, half goes to the other. I don't know how to speed up these like traffic jams. I think I'm causing them. I feel like I'm just. I think I may be approaching it incorrectly. Very good chance I'm approaching it incorrectly. It's my fault.
Raptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Extreme temperature detected.
Is he unlocked in here? I think I did, right? Yeah.
You've just
Finally.
unlocked the UPP-7. We hope it will help you better deal with the planet's dangers.
Huh. Good weapon. I used it back at the academy. Why are you giving it to us? This is a peaceful mission.
Arcadia 7 still has some surprises left in store.
Wolfram bars. Feels like I do Wolfram bars for that. Titanium rods. Wolfram wire is Griffiths. We need moon. What's moon? Wolfram wire. Yeah.
Temperature returning to normal.
We need the robotics.
Great.
Because what I want to try is I want to try to build like a massive storage farm in between the smelter and in between the ore refineries, right? And then I want to have that, like, I'm talking like, I don't know, 4,000 units or something. Then have that go into the smelters, and then the smelters put the ore stuff into another. So you have like a huge stockpile all the time.
This is Ignitium, a cosmic
Ignitium.
mineral that's good at storing heat, but also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry, if not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
Ignitium. Got most of it near me. You see what one's the drone also. We need the drone. Building drone. Robotics. Okay, so we can just do robotics. Already halfway. How's this looking? Is this pretty backed up? Go all the way to the left just to go right. I almost feel like this needs to be in the full game. They need to make this more difficult. I feel like this is too easy. Because it's easy to get raw materials, and then you just build like 20 of these things, and you're done. Oh, they can't even get over. I'm missing some. That's my problem. It can't access all of them.
Order completed. Clever Robotics cares about you, and so they have another reward waiting for you in the terminal. They also ask that you keep an eye out for old model drones.
Honestly, I'm just gonna keep spamming
They might contain
Wolfram wire.
items.
I can use that.
I'm gonna make my other stream. I made it like 11 or something. Motor and... Yeah. Probably go over there a little early. What? Yeah, see, you know it. You know it, copycat. Really? Bring it back, man. Bring it back. I guess we'll do the titanium first because we're not really using titanium right now.
I think I can use this.
I'm legit thinking like ridiculous. Maybe a little bit closer to the ground. Not try to be like, we're just too crazy now. GTA Vice City. That type of music? Yeah. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I guess I can just pull right in to each side. They do this, right? And then they get fed into each other. In a loop. That way they always are full. This is gonna be titanium ore.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Well, it would help, do that now just to have the power. We'll fill this bad boy up. Too much time on my hands out loud.
S8466, how should I address you?
Sergeant.
I've been singing a lot more out loud, and it's so funny because my youngest niece we watched
Yes, but
over
I
Thanksgiving.
have
We
more.
watched Wicked, and I've seen Wicked on Broadway. Like I think it's a fabulous show, but I just hadn't really watched the movie. I watched it, and like my niece is kind of like me in a way. Like she'll just randomly just belt out into some random song. It's so funny. I don't know how like my sister or like, and then Lady Lumber with me. I don't know how I'll just randomly yell something out in the kitchen. So we'll fill this up. Now we'll always have excess. That means it kind of keeps these working all the time too. Maybe I should have moved it back here. But I'm just gonna leave it for now. This recipe station here. I really want to know what you build these intermediate building stuff in. Like in quartz, like the quartz building materials. I really wonder what you need to build in that. Like put in there. $600, and we need to analyze a bunch of stuff. Did we build the analyzing station? I don't think so. We can do that. We can get more of that. We're not going to upgrade our thing anytime soon, so. Does anyone really know what time it is? So 600 of those, John. These are filling up. And this means we're gonna have a 4,000 backlog, right? Like we're gonna have 4,000 titanium, raw titanium, just chilling, ready to go at all times once this is full. And then ideally we'll do the same thing with, we'll have the same type of thing with our bars. I don't think smelters, we could leave smelters identical to... We could have individual smelters for each.
A need to survive. Acquired.
Does anyone really know what time it is? So how many... I mean, how many smelters do we need? We really probably only need 3 still. 1, 2. Metagingos. Metagingos.
Just what I need.
Musical Tourette's? I mean, I guess that's... I never really thought of it. I mean, I don't know. I see the comparison. I don't know if I've ever... I don't know if I would treat it as a tick, I guess, but... Definitely more out of habit, but like I do it so much that sometimes, and especially like with COVID and then you're working from home, I'm used to doing it all the time and I work from home a lot, but like then I'll have to go in the office and I'll just say something or like yell out and people are just like, whoa. Like like I've been in the lobby at work, or I've done something, I've just been like, motor it, and just like yell it, and everyone's like, what's wrong with you? And I flip them off. Say, what are you, a cop? You know, normal work stuff. Friggin' narc. It should just keep pulling. And then we'll just build 4,000 of these, 10 of these things. Luck level. Three. 5. Okay, so then we'll do the same kind of thing here, right? We connect them all this way. That, so they're in a loop. And then probably, I don't know if we necessarily need this. They're always coming
Sam, have you been off
in.
Earth before?
No, this is my first trip into space. And a very distant one.
I bet the change in gravity is giving you problems.
A bit. Everything's a little different.
You'll get used to it. The spacesuit is like a second skin to me now.
I guess it'll always carry around, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Trying to think of if there's ever a reason to have... I don't think so.
Rupture activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
Probably no reason. I can just... I don't know why I didn't do that with the other one. You could technically just plug into whatever you want. They're always going to make their way around. Keeps it a little neater. So this is going to be these bad boys. Keeping your undercover work. What's up, Lawrence? What's new and exciting, Lawrence? Talk to me. How's the fam? How's work been? I can technically just go like this. Definitely gonna shut everything down, though. We probably need so much more power. Not too much, actually. Not too much. It's 10-6 Ohio halftime. Defense on both sides have been crazy. Really? I feel like She-Fox kind of taught us to be a little bit more, like, try to keep this neat with the no gaps. It really does make a lot of difference. Does make a huge difference being able to walk between all your different partitions. I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna do something that I usually don't do. Can I not? I can't connect a platform to that. Interesting. Okay.
Another shipment has arrived. Clever robotics is
Now I have my drone, baby. I got my drone.
There are rewards waiting for you in the terminal that should help optimize how you work.
It's crazy just how fast you can move through this. Inventory upgrade. It's probably a good one. So let's see here. We can do this. Robotics. So now I'm going to focus on... Now I'm going to start making pipes.
Hey, Han?
I'd prefer it if you address me using my rank.
Don't you think that makes
Now I'm going to switch to
communication more
pipes,
difficult?
and then
There's only 4 of us
that
here.
way
Who are you trying to
we can
impress?
disconnect.
By murdering people.
Among other things.
So, Han,
That way we can
how
disconnect,
about taking a little break?
See.
That sounded like a yes to me. Great.
We can disconnect the Wolfram stuff, because we'll just keep having this going. Would help if I actually turn this on, right? I think 3 smelters is probably enough. Well, let's see. If I do this, will that send? It'll send both out. That cut down. That cut down traffic. You know, it would cut down traffic. Going like this. I think that's gonna prevent traffic jams with 3 separate areas coming out of this.
I'm a crippled is
It's
crazy.
Yeah, I'm a crippled.
I feel like we should just call this the Salinas.
Gotcha.
The Salinas Corporation. Anything for Salinas? All right, I am thick. Play Roblox on TV, watch it. Nice. Everything's good with you, Lawrence? Everything's good, fam, everyone? You ready for the holidays? Nice. Only 1 touchdown in the first half. Wow for 2 Heisman candidates at QB. Defense wins championships, man. I mean, it really does. So we can probably put... I'm wondering what happens if we just go like this. And then we do maybe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But broco. Then we can put our smelters here. And then that'd be perfect. Probably even have fabricators in the beginning for each.
Great.
Oh, yeah. Yo. Defense wins championships. It doesn't need to loop, I don't think. Well, it kind of does if I go in. Set it to this. Do our smelters. Probably 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go like this. Okay, so that's that. Now this is gonna be well, we gotta set this to Wolfram Bar.
Chris, as an astrophysicist, you must be intrigued by how Ruptura behaves.
Of course. If we
See, and
understand
it
the
says
processes
available
occurring
even though
inside
nothing's
it,
running.
we will
Like
deepen our
it
understanding
it
of the
already
universe.
knows it has the ability to get access at stuff. So I feel like they can make a lot of good changes. And then really all I have to do
Your cargo has reached the Selenian Corporation.
is
You've
just kind of
completed another order,
feed out
and your
to
reward
here.
is waiting in the corporate terminal.
That's still not enough. Holy hell. I am really using a lot of power here. Okay, we got the inventory upgrade. Regen chamber. I don't know, what's something we can make easily here?
Nice.
Can we make titanium sheath yet? Maybe we have to research it. I guess the one benefit of having them next to each other is when you want to make, I guess when you want to make some sort of to make the building materials, you need to have connectivity to both. So we'll just keep doing these since we already have so many. We'll just play it till, doesn't look like it's even using these last ones. Is something broken? Did it not reach these? Oh, wow. Yeah, I feel like this grid system doesn't work too well in the way the logic is in this game. Definitely not going to blame me. Oh, we never blame me. What does Apollo say? I'm the talent, right? That's what Apollo tells me. Yeah, what's a better way to process this, right? So they all come in, so you'd think that they would know to split. I think when it goes 3 to 1, like when it does those 2 to 1 things, we could try to funnel them into one row, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to kind of think about this. Because this is definitely slowing things down. You would think that this one would come in and it would kind of know based on what it can get. Oh, it's fast, speeding up now. Let's go build our platforms.
As an expert in that field, you must find the vermin interesting.
I find them terrifying.
They're just animals.
They've evolved and survived in extreme conditions. They understand Arcadia much better than we do.
We'll be the ones that conquer it in the end.
That's so ugly. Like, it's pretty much the same angle. Like, it should be able to do both. What'd you do? What'd you fix?
Wow.
Oh, make it better.
You have fulfilled another order from the Griffiths Blue Corporation. Claim your reward.
When this game comes out, I feel like I almost like kind of, not that I need your help, Uthris, but I kind of want your help. Because the way my brain is working, my whole like plenum snake thing that Dirty calls it, right? That makes sense and it's efficient, but it's because the way the game logic works, it doesn't take the shortest path. And it's not in order. Like if it took the shortest path, it would work. You would never, because because it has different one-way streets, it allows you to be like, okay, I can take this one because I'm not getting off until the end. So it's like, I'll hop on the express lane because I got to go to the end. But instead, it just ignores the fact that there's quicker ways to get there, and it just takes the first one available. So I feel like I want to kind of try to, and they have a lot of fixes coming out in early access. So it's probably gonna be different. But when early access hits, I kind of want to come in here and work around with it. That stuff's not in the H menu. That's the logic in the game. I think most people just go ahead and connect directly, right? They would have the 4 fabricator come up, and then they would split 2 ways, and they'd have 8. But I want to be able to have a way for every different type of machinery to access the orbital things. Yeah, and really, this is like this is not a good version, right? Because I just did this real quick, and this is gonna get deleted. But really, like, this is kind of how, like, this should work, right? Like, I have all my raw materials coming in, and then they sit in these pods, right? So this is all just will those always just keep moving? No, and eventually they just get full. Okay. Like they store in here, so we have, and then it comes out and it goes into the fabricator. And then it comes in the fabricator, but you see like how there's one row going right to left, one going left to right. So it should be like, okay, I'm on this end one, I'm coming in, I'm going to go ahead and assign myself these branches because I know I can get there. But instead instead of just going like boom, 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 it sends this one all the way up, and then it goes all the way to the left, and then it makes a right, and then it just gets stuck on this point, because then it's going all the way back down. It doesn't realize there's a faster way. It doesn't realize there's a faster way. And I think they're going to fix that. I don't think that's going to be something that's like intended. At least I hope so. Because it really, the reason why I want to do this with you is because it screams it's not scrap mechanics, space engineers. It is like, instead of conveyors, it's rails, but you don't have any of the customization of sorting through. And I know what you're gonna say. Because this is what I did in the first save.
What do you think of the technical
I see these
resources for this
things.
mission?
These are just
They're
storage
amazing.
containers,
All of these
and you can
printed
set
buildings are frickin' awesome.
you can set
Let's do
whatever
that
every
and
different
play
type of
ball the
material.
right way.
I have to
I
admit,
used
I'm
these
also rather impressed.
as a sorter. So what I did was I would make, before it went into the orbital thing, I would literally, instead of all these bridges things, I would make sorters for each one of these had their own sorting thing. Just one, because it only holds 400. But when you change it to what you want, it reaches out and it pulls. It doesn't work. It works for a little bit, but then what happens is it starts breaking the rails. That was the issue. That's how I got around it, and I was like, this is so smart. Because then what I would go like this, right? I'd always have stuff being made. I pretty much had one fabricator making each type of material, and then it would go store it in like. No, it literally the rails just break. Like they just stop. It stops working. It has to be a bug. But like, so I would have like these little farm areas like over here. I'd have it for literally every different type of material, and they would just be stored off in the mountain with some rails going to it. And then what I did was I would come over, I'd go like, okay, what am I gonna pick? I'm gonna pick rods. You pick rods, you turn around, you set your sorter to rod, and then you walk away, and it automatically just pulls rods to the sorter. And then once it hits the sorter, it just shoots it in. And I say sorter, it's really a storage unit, but I use it as a sorter. But what started happening was I started getting real crazy because eventually you get, like, you have fabricators, and then you have mega presses, and then you have furnaces, and then you have stuff where it has to come, the raw material goes into a fabricator, goes out into a furnace, goes back into a fabricator, goes into like it has like a 3 and 4 tier system. So I got around that by just making all the materials off to the side. So it was always making everything, and then it would just pull what was needed. But it started just like, it would use the same rail to go to different places, and it was almost like the game was saying, I have too many of one material on one rail going to too many different places, and it just freaked out. It would just start, rails would literally just start breaking. And then you'd have to go around and find what rail was the light was out, and you'd have to replace it. It was like annoying. There was a certain number per storage input of pathways. It's possible. That kind of sounds like maybe what I ran into. It's definitely possible. But I gave them like a breakdown of what I had the last time. And I'm pretty sure it was just a bug. But it really gives me the same vibe as Space Engineers. And Space Engineers has such a good, like, a really good sorting ability for infrastructure to kind of like make. I always liked it. You hook up your ship, everything empties out into your storage, and then gets pulled into sorted into different ways. I just always loved the way they handled that type of stuff. That's what this game needs to just copy how Space Engineers has their sorting stuff without bugs, obviously. But they need to do that. I didn't play Satisfactory enough. I was trying to remember if Satisfactory had that same type of ability too. I don't remember. I don't remember. Splitters, yeah, I couldn't remember. I didn't really play that much. I couldn't remember how how much ability there was there. All right, we're ripping packs. It's time. It's time. Motorin. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over there. Let's see if everyone comes over. Let's see if everyone makes it. I'll see you guys in a second.